Welcome to TV Briefing. The content of the briefing includes: billionaire property developer and businessman Lang Walker dies. Elvis has never left the building. Here are the 10 best depictions of the king. Bulls, Billy Donovan saver visit from Phil Jackson. Xavi, Barcelona manager to leave at end of season. FAMU promotes interim football coach James Calsey III to lead Rattlers as new head coach. Billionaire property developer and businessman Lang Walker dies. ABC. Lang Walker, billionaire property developer and co-founder of Walker Corporation, has passed away at the age of 78. He died peacefully in his Sydney home, surrounded by his family. Walker Corporation was responsible for developing iconic Sydney buildings such as King Street Wharf, Broadway Shopping Centre, and the $3 billion Parramatta Square. He is survived by his wife Sue, 3 children, and 10 grandchildren. Elvis has never left the building. Here are the 10 best depictions of the king. ABC. Elvis Presley, who died in 1977, has never left the building, with over 20 films and TV shows focusing on his life, as well as countless cameos in other movies. Presley is considered an icon, representing much more than just music or celebrity status. He is a symbol of history and popular culture, with his life reflecting the social upheaval of the 1950s to the 1970s. Presley's enduring appeal to storytellers comes from his association with various aspects of American life during these decades, such as rock and roll, sexual expression, rebellion, and the relationship between Black and non-Black Americans. Some notable portrayals of Elvis include Kurt Russell in Elvis, 1979, Val Kilmer in True Romance, 1993, and Jonathan Rhys-Meyers in Elvis, the miniseries, 2005. The latest actor to portray Elvis is Jacob Elordi in Sofia Coppola's Priscilla, 2024, a film adapted from ex-wife Priscilla Presley's memoir that questions their relationship, which began when she was 14 and he was 24. Bulls, Billy Donovan saver visit from Phil Jackson. Yahoo! Chicago Bulls players met with Hall of Fame coach Phil Jackson on Friday, and said the former Bulls and Lakers head honcho gave them some useful insights into their game. Jackson won 11 NBA titles as a coach. The visit was arranged by the Bulls' Director of Performance Health, Chip Schaefer, who worked with Jackson for many years. Xavi, Barcelona manager to leave at end of season. Yahoo! Barcelona manager Xavi has announced that he will step down at the end of the season. Xavi, who took charge in November 2021, led Barcelona to the Spanish title in his first full season in charge. However, a recent 5-3 defeat by Villarreal has left them 10 points behind La Liga leaders Real Madrid. Xavi said that he made the decision following talks with Barcelona president Joan Laporta and other club officials, believing that the club needs a change of dynamic. He hopes that by announcing his departure now, it will de-escalate the situation for the rest of the season. In tune in the tri-state, local church pianist expands repertoire of care. Yahoo! Bruce Rouse, a music director at a United Methodist Church in Virginia, has started a small piano tuning business. Rouse said he has always enjoyed the idea of making something sound better, and tuning pianos helps him do that. It's like the satisfaction brought by painting a wall. You can immediately see improvement, or in the case of piano tuning, hear the improvement, he said. Rouse learned to tune pianos online through the Piano Technician Academy and has been tuning a piano or 2 each month since. LSU to name former Ole Miss Chief of Staff Austin Thomas Senior Associate AD for Football Administration. Yahoo! Austin Thomas, former football chief of staff at Ole Miss, has been hired by Louisiana State University, LSU, as the Senior Associate Athletics Director for Football Administration. This will be Thomas's 4th stint at LSU, where he previously served as Director of Player Personnel and General Manager. Thomas has also held similar roles at USC, Baylor, and Texas A&M. He began his career as a defensive quality control coach and recruiting and personnel assistant at his alma mater, the University of Tennessee. This hiring is part of a shakeup in LSU's off-field football staff. 3 men were found dead in a friend's backyard after watching a Chiefs game. Here's what we know. Associated Press. Kansas City police have said that they still have no evidence of foul play in the death of 3 Chiefs fans who were watching the final regular season game. 3 weeks after Ricky Johnson, 38, Clayton McGeeney, 36, and David Harrington, 37, went to the home of a friend in Kansas City, Missouri, to watch the Chiefs game, their bodies were found in a friend's backyard. Police still haven't said how the men died. NYC council member says he was unjustifiably pulled over by police. The Independent. Yusef Salam, a member of the Central Park Five who was exonerated for the rape of a jogger in 1989, has said he was unjustly pulled over and detained by the New York Police Department, NYPD, while driving with his family on January 27. Salam, who was elected to the city council in November, said that the officer refused to explain why he had been stopped. He was planning to accompany NYPD officers on patrol as part of his role as chair of the Committee on Public Safety. Salam has criticized Mayor Eric Adams for vetoing legislation requiring officers to report on all investigative stops. Violent or visionary? The rappers dividing Australia. BBC. Australian hip-hop group 1-4 has been blocked from performing in its home country by police who argue its music incites violence. However, the 5 Samoan Australian musicians say they are merely commenting on their experiences of growing up in a deprived Sydney suburb. 1-4 has sold millions of records and achieved more than 150 million streams. The group's lyrics have attracted police attention, while its members have faced criminal charges, including drug offenses, robbery and assault. However, criminologists argue that the claim that the group's music encourages violence is not supported by statistics. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.